What do you major in?
I'm also in business. I want to go into sports management.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty interested in that. I was in the dental program at my high school. I was in like a little charter program. And that, you just try things and figure out what you like and don't like. And I was like, I don't have the, I think, mindset and mental capacity or load for the medical side. I think it was just kind of a lot. So I'm like, let's go business. My dad owns a employment services business back in like Portland, Oregon area. He actually has an office down here in Phoenix. But I'm like, let's try business. So I'm seeing that route. Yeah, well, thanks. So we're seeing. I've always wanted to try my and see if I want to do my own business. I like to think that I would want to be my own boss. Like, I don't. I think I do well in a leadership type of environment. I don't think I really want to be in like those office cubicles and just be in like corporate, stuff like that. So I'm just looking at the opportunities. Bio is really great at catering to the students and like open and seeing what interests us. So just going down that, and freshman year really is just like the prereqs, get all the random crap out of the way.
Actually shot out of the way.
Yeah, all that, yeah. But that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. So hopefully something comes out of that. But,
What I hated about college, they expected me to know already how to take notes, all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Yeah. And sometimes high school even doesn't prepare you.
No, high school.
I was like,
high school doesn't prepare you for anything.
Like no. One time there was like we were writing a paper and they're like, oh, we're having you write it in MLA, but college is gonna have you write in APA. And I was like, well then, what? Like, why aren't you, why aren't you helping us then with that? I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. You have to fend for yourself. Figure it out on your own.
I think that's what I needed. So, graduate.
Yeah.
I think now the graduation rate is starting to go up again.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah, same. I think a lot of people are driven a lot more now. I feel like I see that at least around college, but that's only one college.
Well, I think the colleges are kind of pressured now to perform.
Yep.
Because there are a lot of people calling them out that you're providing an education that is worthless.
Right. Yep.
And then people are like, oh, you're saying my education. No, not saying your education is worthless. Saying what they're teaching you is worthless for the real world.
Exactly.
And if you ain't been in the real world, how can you contest it?
Exactly. Yep.
I see some people that were trying to contest it. It's like, you ain't even worked in the real world. How can you say that what you're learning is valuable?
Right.
To your future.
And that's what a lot of the times, a lot of my professors, they actually like show us like what they did or like that they were like proof or their evidence of what they're teaching. And so it gives, oh, okay, I'm actually learning or I'm actually, this is important. Yeah, a lot of, like there's sometimes where it's like, okay, you're a professor, so I should expect that you have all this down and that you did experience it. But a lot of times, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I've heard stories of other colleges and other schools that they're like, yeah, they weren't even out there in the field. They just got their degree and started teaching, or like stuff like that, and it's just it's not beneficial for the students.
Some people are great teachers, but getting the the practicum down,
right?
It's because there's more than just shoving a curriculum before somebody, if they don't, if they never put any of it in the practicum, it is nothing but theory.
And that is the same. I had those conversations with my parents too, because that goes the same for coaching. Like, you could be an amazing player, an amazing athlete, and then you go and coach, and you are not good. But like your all credentials, you can say, "Oh, I went and played over here." Da 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 da. I'm like, great, but you're not coaching the way that are like applicable to the athletes, And it can go other way. It could be a not so good athlete or never play the sport and just understand.
And be a good coach.
And, yes, you know, so I think it's about realizing it.
Well, Zig Ziglar once said, if somebody's willing to learn, you can't teach them.
Exactly.
If they're willing to learn, you can't stop them.
Right. It's all about.
Because then it's not dependent upon somebody teaching.
Right.
You know, and it's upon just getting past all the blockages, all the crap that they try to, but this is just it. It's what we put in is what we get back.
Right.
Definitely think about your retirement. Start planning now.
Yeah.
I'm 55 years old, and I wish I would have started back then.
I think it creeps up on us, I feel like, or at least for me. I think just realizing, like, being at the age we are, like, everything's so expensive and a lot more difficult in areas than I think our parents had. So I think we would have to think about a lot more things.
I think it is, but I also think
it's
there's
also
more
good.
avenues that we have, like stock markets are bigger, and there's just so much newer stuff.
Well, giving the financial literacy is still the same, whether it's technical analysis. Talking about stock markets, I mean, it's nothing more than time series analysis. And I didn't really, nobody taught it to me. I wasn't soft knowledge. And this is where it comes down to, is when you want to learn something, you learn. It's not about time. Being time constraint, it becomes part of it. And that's anything. Whatever your hands find to do, do it with all your might. Because I tell you, it feels like this for as we go. And it does feel by so. I thought it was going by so quick. I mean, we have like 2 minutes left to school.
Already done.
Yeah, don't slow down.
That's what they keep telling us. I'm nervous.
It just goes faster. Each year starts going by faster, and anything you put off, eventually you realize, wow, it's over. I can't do that. Don't be wrong. I mean, that's supposed to take my last breath right now. I'm fine with that. They're just extraordinary things and extraordinary situations that it's just like, okay. How did I get this? How did I get here? Because about all routes. The other people that are here worked to get here. And it just, when I was young, I started working with the business system. And my first 2 weeks I was involved in a major riot. And I started getting phone calls. And I ended up taking a really nice position at a facility. And I made it to lieutenant very rapidly. Very rapidly. And it pissed a lot of people off. People that have been years looking for that position. And I have a motivation persistence.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. They got you.
and that got me. I realized I didn't have the experience. I knew that, but I mean, I got a call to go to Puerto Rico. Mind you, I was a CO. 6 months. I've been called, being told about a major riot down in Puerto Rico that there were 2 hostages. You know, they sent a team down to get the facility back, not deal with the hostages, but the state would deal with that. But we needed to get the facility back. And you know, the one that I was on the phone with, he's like, "We got, you know, we're sending 7 people. I've got 6, and we're 1 man short, and then they came out." You want to go?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Let's go down.
Yeah, the next lowest ranking person was a lieutenant. And here I was, a CO. Everybody was looking cross-eyed.
Wow.
CO?
That's
What's a CO doing? This is like high-end stuff.
Yeah.
And just, I questioned it. I'm like, why am I here? You know, I don't have the training. None of these people have. I had none of the training.
Yeah.
None of it. They briefed me on the way down. I never.
Really?
Oh yeah. Briefed me on everything I needed to know. Okay, you know, go dog still clearing the mask. You know,
You
things
think
like
they were
that.
just testing you, or do you think they were generally just like, you know what?
Oh no, man! I ended up with my own team. Oh yeah.
That's kind of a crazy. I mean, that's insane. That's very wild. It's a cool experience, though.
Yeah, I mean, and these are things that just happen to me.
Yeah.
You know, they just it's like, wow, okay. But yeah, you know, we went down and you know we took care of business. We ended up going down quite a bit.
Wow.
It was kind of cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I was young. I was full of energy.
Yeah.
You know, heavy into my martial arts. So I mean, everything fell right into place with that.
Yeah.
Though I only got to use one real technique ever, outside of like, you know, putting people in chicken wings,
Yeah.
you know, chimeras, stuff like that, you know, to handcuff them and all that.
Yeah.
And I got to throw a guy into a guillotine.
Oh. I remember playing UFC on my phone, throwing people into the game, or whatever. That's crazy.
Yeah, this guy, well, we had a bunch of them lined up against the wall.
Wow.
In their boxers, zip cup facing the wall. This guy slipped out. I had a 37mm grenade launcher with a vest full of munitions on me. This guy spins around, I'm right next to him, so he decides to try to tackle me.
Oh,
I only have one hand free, and that was my left hand, and I mean, he put his head right into my gut.
Yeah.
So I hooked up right around him, hooked my legs up, held my rifle up, boom, and sat back.
Wow.
And just crushing up against his
You would
ribs.
choke him out?
I had to. If he would have had a shank, I would be dead.
Yeah, you would have died.
Oh, and that was that's what was going through my mind.
Yeah.
But if he would have, I would have crushed his throat.
Yep.
If I would have felt anything plunge into my body, I'd already committed to that.
Yeah, you hit that fight or flight, and you just start making moves. Well, it's good that you knew kind of, you know, what to do in that situation as far as what you could, at least, you know.
Yeah.
That was spraying off rounds and stuff.
Well, I mean, it really wasn't a difficult scenario. I didn't want to let off the you know, the rifle in the race.
Yeah.
It was a single shot, so it you know, is made for dispersing, you know, groups of people. I think I loved RB-220s best, which was a specific round.
Yeah.
220, 30 caliber.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And you shoot that down a hallway, made out of concrete. People in it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Great.
But you skip fire that thing. You can't shoot people directly. That's why when I see these cops on TV do it, dude, you find out that you're not supposed to shoot this directly at anybody.
Yeah.
They have 12 gauge round beanbag rounds for that.
Oh, really?
They do have, I'm sure they have a beanbag round for the 37 Mike now. Yeah, I watched a guy get hit directly in the chest with what's called a scat, which is these wooden discs.
Okay.
And yeah, thought the guy died. It stopped that riot instantly.
Really?
Soon as the guy got shot, I didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah,
me.
yeah.
And I ain't gonna say who it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just the whole yard was going off, and yeah, boom! This guy just drops, and all these people had rocks and everything else that were getting ready to just start chunking them out. They just dropped them, and they all laid down. Oh yeah. He was like, I will say the individual that pulled the trigger thought he was going to prison afterwards.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he thought, oh man, I just killed somebody. Well, and a lot of the tactics, what they called it, well, back then they called them TPCTs, the pressure point control tactic. 12 points on the body, targets. And there's areas in the body that actually be off limits. One of them is the chest, because you can stop the heart. Yeah. That's mainly for blunt force trauma. Right, the times. One moment, I want to get the picture of that bee up. Here. You can move it just. Let's take a real quick pause for the pause, so I'm going to find the picture of that bee.
No, I just want
I was lucky when you weren't going to be sitting. I mean, everybody's different. Some people just when I got my first one, he was like, "You sit amazing," but I was in pain the whole time. I was like, I wanted to, but
like,
some people
you know,
you don't
tense your muscles
you don't
and
want to
squeeze. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, I was eating candy before. I was just like, I gotta eat something to keep me distracted.
Definitely.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, just you know what? He's like, just go across the street and go buy some candy and just the sugariest thing you can get. And just take it down. When I take it down, I'm like, I keep coming back. I'm like, oh, I actually feel bad.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't as but I did drink a lot of water.
Oh,
so I was hydrated and I ate a good meal. It's not at all. You girls have.
No, my cartilage piercings. Oh my
worse?
gosh, those were worse.
Really?
Yeah,
it's like
it was the after. Like after, it's the before and the after. Like during it, it's nothing because you're gone and everything. It's the it was throbbing so bad. Not doing that anymore.
This is probably
Yes.
my hands ain't quite dry enough yet. Yeah, all those years of working in prisons, I used latex gloves.
Oh.
Powder. I mean, that's all we had back then.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All day long. You know, put on gloves and take them off.
The smell of them too.
And then I got into tattooing. And within 2-3 years of tattooing, I had latex. Yeah. No, literally, I'll get blisters from it.
Really?
Yeah,
what got you into tattooing?
I needed a career change.
Yeah.
I was a little. My life expectancy wasn't going to last much longer than what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was doing a lot against gangs,
Yeah.
countergang intelligence.
Yeah.
And it just, I'd come home
That's
from being TDY. I was supposed to have 30 days off.
Yeah.
So at the time, she was my girlfriend, now my ex-wife. We took the bike all the way up to Las Vegas, and my pager goes off. I mean, we weren't even 15 minutes checking into that cell, and my pager goes off. So I call.
You're like, I can't.
You're
I
like,
can't.
I just, I just got through like 15 hours on the bike.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I've got to crash. I've got to get something. He's like, all right, well, we gave me all the information. Went to sleep and got up right back. And she was taking me to the airport. She's like, come back. If we need to talk. If you take off again, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just okay. So I got back. Gave my 30 days notice and didn't know what we were going to do. We got to Tucson. I worked at the VA for a little bit, did some other stuff in there, did some full cleaning, and just how do you go from that to doing just a normal job? I mean, I had people at the front door. And as soon as I settled in, and she's like, no, he's not interested. It just martial services on.
Yeah.
Wanted to check on me,
Are you still?
I just want to check on you, make sure you're doing all right.
Butter you over real fast.
It's like, okay, and had to consider the pie. I was like, yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah, she takes a recruiter off.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Well, because of the training I had.
Yeah.
One of the places was down in NBCNCO. Nuclear, biological, chemical specialist. Well, I was a tactical chemical munitions specialist. I'm certified trainer. I was able to train people on chemical munitions. The only difference is you upgrade it to biocontaminants and nuclear biology.
Yeah.
That's the next upgrade.
It's crazy.
And it just for a while, man, I learned what I did.
Yeah.
There's parts of this. Busy gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Good now. So, directions in terms of my what I do.
Yeah. It's all that.
I didn't. I regretted some of it after my divorce. I went out to Africa.
Wow.
Moved old. As soon as the divorce, my ex was like, you're getting back. And I was actually, I ended up in Tanzania, but before that, we were supposed to go to Zimbabwe. And some things happened. Zimbabwe wasn't going to happen. So I looked at new things and Tanzania is probably one of the safest countries in in relativeness of safety. If you can call it that.
Yeah. It's a lot going on over there.
Yeah. It's I don't think a lot of people here understand the disparaging differences in classes over there.
Yeah.
There is no middle class. It's either you're dirt floor poor, literally dirt floor poor, or you're exuberantly wealthy. There are middle class. There are people in between, but they're few and far.
Right. Yeah.
seen, $7-8 million homes with shanties, cardboard shanties built off this.
Wow.
Actually, 9 years ago, I was
Oh wow.
it's,
Yeah, it's not that long ago. It's pretty crazy.
I was planning on going back within the tech pandemic. Let's go. And then I had work offers, business offers. He's looking at the visual partnership with the transportation company in Tucson. And that guy died, and that's why I started getting into the radio. Because originally I had my own studio, tattoo studio.
Oh
wow.
And before this pandemic hit, it's like, well, I have no clients. People want me to go in to tattoo, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, I was still dealing with a lot of stuff internally.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I just had a friend tell me that this is gonna be like and it is. It was. I think I could. Somebody died in my life.
Yeah.
Even outside of that, we don't just gotta get back on and get back into life.
Yep.
That's not what I've been at last few years. It's just. There's rewards in working for yourself, and things I'll attest to. Chasing a paycheck is easy. Having the uncertainty of what you have coming in later on your own hands. That's why there's a lot of people that try to get into this industry, but they don't make it a paycheck. You don't get paid.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes a while. We have slow seasons.
What do those slow seasons look like? Or like, is it certain seasons or like certain like, or is it just kind of random? Or?
No, it's generally between Halloween and Christmas.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of things going on.
Well, everybody's spending money for everybody else,
Yeah.
so there's not much of a surplus left for us. And that's my opinion.
Yeah.
But tax season is generally the busiest season.
Oh, wow.
We don't talk about tax season.
No. Boring.
Start now. The next year is going to be the complicated one. So, it's all these new businesses formed in 2026.
Yeah.
Well, it's one LLC, the others are just DBAs.
Is it hard to get an LLC?
No.
No.
$85, file it online. But there's, they make it pretty easy.
Yeah.
Now, DBA seems, man, they have a system set up to where, okay, so you file for your DBA under your own business as another entity under your LLC. Okay. And that's the media agency and production agency, or production company, I should say. But they all, it's all one tax under the main business. I forgot my point behind. Oh yeah. So you file your business with the Arizona Corporation Commission, but you have to file your DBA with the Arizona Secretary of State. And when you file it, there's about a 2 to 3 week processing period. Or you can pay the $25 expedition to have it expedited. Expedition. So I file my stuff, right? You know, and I've got other business waiting on. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll have it within 3 weeks. 3 weeks coming around, nothing. 3 weeks go by. I go back online to take a look, and it says they updated it for like 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, little dirty.
Dirty, ain't that? I mean, it's just like, okay, so
dirty.
Or you can pay the $25 processing fee and have it done within 2 days.
Yeah.
So I called up. I had to.
Yeah, you had to.
So both of those, yeah. I'm like, all right, let's do it. And I paid it. Had it the very next day.
Really?
Wow.
So now you know if you ever need to do it again.
Oh, they're running a scam right there, man.
Yeah, that's money. They're like, nobody's gonna be willing to wait that long anyway, so let's just tax them another 25. Get it gone.
Yeah, I thought it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, you want to go check it out?
Wow.
Get some pics of it, and then we'll cover it up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so easy.
Yeah.
And so I use like just a Vino lotion, and I use just obviously get nonsense. So, and you think that's good or?
Yeah, you know, and just
Yeah.
fragrance-free soap.
Perfect. How long do you think time-wise for that tattoo? How long do you think it'll take for that one to do?
Where it's at, you're gonna bump it a lot.
Yeah.
So
She plays volleyball too, so you think she should wear something to cover it up?
definitely use at the very least a rash guard over it.
Yeah.
Keeps the dirt off of it, everything else. I mean, honestly, a rash guard over during this whole healing is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, she can also get it wrapped too, with that maybe like that.
Band.
Yeah, almost like exactly. Yeah, that stuff exactly. And I just wonder if that would be good.
I have like sleeves.
Well, I'm glad she has you to help her take care of it.
Yeah.
He was telling me all the stuff.
I remember
I had to take his second skin off, or like his,
Well, what happened one time was
something.
I was playing, so I had got my tattoo, and my artist was like, "You can play basketball." So I had got it right before season. He was like, "You can play basketball." He's like, "Just be careful." He's like,
Whatever. We put Sanoderm over that, the clear stuff.
He put Sanoderm,
Okay.
which was fine, right? And I ended up taking it off after like 4 days, 5 days. It was a big piece.
Yeah.
And then I get playing at an open gym, and I get hit with the ball. not even hard. Like the kid rolls the ball like this, like not hard, and it hits it, and I get a big bruise all in here. This is like 5 days, maybe a week after I got tattooed, and it bruises, and right here it's just bruising everywhere. And then I text my artist, and I'm like, hey, man, like, do I need to do something? Like, is this okay? He's like, bro, you're fine. Like, because I actually had to come back in and get the shading done.
Okay.
And then I ended up adding this later in. This is a tree life, and then after here I got John 15:5, so it's like my last scripture, and then this is the bridge and Skyline stuff. But it bruised, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was scared. I was like, did I just mess up the tattoo? And I forgot. Like a week later, I'm like, yeah, but it was just a funny experience where I'm like, okay, you know what? Probably need to be a little bit more careful.
You know, just a moment here, and we'll I got to tear down.
Yeah, no, you're good.
The Book of John is my favorite book.
Is it yours? Yeah.
Chapter 1 is absolutely the most beautiful scripture to me.
Yeah.
You know, and the reason being, it explains who Christ is.
Yeah.
In the beginning was the Word was with God.
Right.
Is God.
Yes.
Is what became flesh.
Yes.
Jump down to 14 through 16. And the Word became flesh and walked among us, and we beheld His glory. You know, and it just, and you know, and the thing is this, you know, the Aramaic that it was originally written in, was so poetically beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, that there's a part there where it says, you know, when he came to his own creation, that which he begot, the things that he created, and among his own people, the Jews, and he could not. That hits me hard right there. But, you know, here it was, you know, the creator of the universe, and showing himself to the world in a manner that people say, oh yeah, well, God, show myself. You know, show yourself. It's like you realize this was that event.
Yeah.
This was that event.
Yeah.
And but we didn't even recognize it. You know, and then so, well, what did I see? You know, when he talks about the separation of sheep and the goats, you know, where it's like, you know, that you told one group, you know, depart from me, I don't know you. But we did this, we did all this in your name. In church, people saying that they knew that they were doing all this for them when really they were doing it for themselves. You know, the purity of their heart wasn't there. But, you know, and then the others had no clue.
Right.
They had no clue that they had served Christ.
Right.
When did we feed you? When did we clothe you?
Yeah.
When did we go visit you? So whoever you do to the least of these, you do unto me. These homeless people that are living in the gutters, how we treat them is exactly how we're treating Christ. That is the face of Christ. You know, and that's where I got that understanding of living. Live the love with as little preaching as I can. Because that's what's more important. Because a lot of the fundamentals that have been ingrained into me, I was watching literally be stripped away. And it started probably about 2000. When I'd read a book called The Key Babylons.
Okay.
You know, and I thought I was high and mighty in my knowledge. You know, documented history, all sorts of stuff. You know, it just I'm very well versed in it. So I was like, yeah, you know, I was putting down a specific religious group. I won't say who.
Yeah.
Because now it don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and God humbled me.
Mm-hmm.
He humbled me. He sent in a couple from that particular religion, and he showed that he was looking through their eye. I couldn't talk crap anymore. And I did it to 2 other groups. Same thing. Oh, but they don't believe that. You think I can't work through them? And I'm just like, wow. You know, it just these misconceptions. And as much as I love Paul's writings, if God is truly respected no persons, why does he separate the difference between man and woman? the sense of their rules.
Mm-hmm.
They'll preach. You hear a lot of that. So if God is not a respected person, then why is it just men preaching? Now, I and I just say this on that level that my understanding, my fundamental understanding of what was, I grew up in the church. My grandfather was a Baptist preacher. I grew up in it, and all these things, not other people causing me to question it, but my eyes being open to it and me asking for confirmation time and time again, and it was finally, because. Oh yeah, well, somebody living a certain lifestyle. Yeah, they can't. They need to be out of it and in church before they can discover. Oh, oh no, that term "come as you are." It is absolutely as real as it can be, and and I believe that a lot of the churches and everything else that are out there today are the laudation era of the church, where in their hearts they're saying, "What need of Christ do I have?" And you go to a lot of churches and they're like, "Well, where were you last Sunday?" What do you mean, where was I? You weren't at church. Well, why were you at the titty bar on Friday then? Thursday night you're down at Mel's Pub and Grill. Getting all hammered up. It just is. So is this what it's about, or is it about seeking? It's not seeking. Anybody can seek. Okay, well, let's go pre-word before we had access to the Bible. How do people come to know him? Well, let's put it in Matthew chapter 16, actually 14, I'm sorry. Nobody comes to know who Christ is except the Heavenly Father revealing it to that person. You can tell somebody about Jesus all day long. They can even confess his name. Doesn't mean that he's been revealed to them. By the fruit you should know it. Powerful right there. And it ain't up to me, it ain't up to anybody else. And it's just it's up to him. There's only one that is righteous enough to judge anybody's heart. And that is God himself. So it's, in my own experiences in life, people go through seasons. And those seasons are temporary. Everything's just temporary, including our lives. Right. No, just kidding. So I think of funny moments a lot, just like that I want to catch on video and stuff like that.
I love it. Can I just hear the door close? Has there ever been one of done a piece that's been your ultimate favorite that you just can't forget?
Those are categories.
Categories, yeah.
Categories. Because I can't say there's just been one thing. There's above all of them. Because some of them have been milestones, capstones, and just points of progress of saying, okay, well, hey, this is where I hit a milestone in my life. Yeah. I mean,
categories.
Yeah.
Or something. In the grocery store, do you need anything?
I need a lot. I'm okay. I appreciate you though. I'm needy. I need a lot.
I get this. I have a list.
Well, you're there. Can you rob the bank?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that one don't have a bank.
Oh,
Never mind.
You didn't leave.
Oh,
You didn't flee the
I'm joking. I was like, yeah, everyone's out the front door.
Oh, yeah, I'm scared.
I'm gonna hit the bathroom here in the
I'm
hall.
nervous.
Is yours on the? You're still on the right also.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So you're doing. Yeah.
What did it feel like? This
Literally
just.
just.
It's like I like this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you also get used to it.
It was like if I just drop it to the bin.
He did. I did see he did shading on the bead. That was. I
It
could
was
tell.
no, it was the on the flower that was longer.
Yeah,
the tip
it just starts to
by
go
my
higher.
that kind of
Yeah.
has a little heat to it.
Cool. So that's what it is.
Okay.
The elbows and knees.
Because I was like, it wasn't on my elbow, but I was kind of like, oh, that was a little bit more. The stem too is like.
Look at this photo. I was thinking because he's like I'm like.
No, I like that.
Because you can see. You know what? That actually fits. You do need to be careful about hitting things.
I know.
Conscious.
I will. Sorry.
You might want to take that.
Oh.
Big water bottle.
And you're doing full sit-down? Right, full.
I don't wonder if I should just leave it out.
Get it both inked out.
I mean, why not?
I've
You're already planning
I've
on
come
more,
to the
so.
conclusion and figured out that tattoos are a little addicting.
Just a little.
Just a little.
It might be the heroin we put in the ink.
Right. And you just start feeling it go up the bloodstream.
Yeah, you know, it's so addictive.
Yeah. It gets it every time. Something about it.
Okay.
I wish I had that.
All right, go ahead. When you're ready, I'll have you hop over here.
Let's do it.
Oh, maybe the U of A needs you.
They might need me. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I honestly like GCU. If I could go to school, I would want to go to GCU.
Okay.
U of A. Well, U of A is my dream school,
Okay.
but GCU is like a real life. Like that could actually happen. U of A, that's a high level. That's a very high level. Not that I can't play it, but it's
That was my next thing.
yeah. There's like GCU is like mid-major basketball. Like they're still really good, but like U of A is like, I mean, who they have this year? Like Koa Pete was a top 10 player in the country. Braden Burge was a top 10 player in the country. They brought in transfers that are like solidified college guys who are like high level. I am a really good basketball player, but I am not a top 10 player in the class.
Okay.
So, you know.
Knowing where you're at, honestly,
Yeah.
that's
Like
I'm sure many people don't accept.
Like I'm a Division I basketball player for sure. I ended up going D2 just because I didn't have a great recruiting situation, but I 100%.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I will be. It's in due time. Whenever the Lord calls me to where He wants me.
That's it.
You know, I think I do think He wanted me at Biola just because it's a Christian university and it's obviously my girlfriend's there too and stuff. It's special, but I do think there's another calling for the taking. So just patiently waiting. So
I'm gonna have you stand up.
Okay.
And with this,
Yeah.
you want it straight with you standing.
What do you think? What do you think's best?
Let's try it this way first
Okay.
and see how it looks,
Okay.
and then we'll check it out in both ways and see what it looks like from there.
Perfect.
It's easier to
Yeah.
do it this way and then
Right.
the rest rolling. So I am going to have to put the dove on manually because
Yeah, no worries.
it just didn't quite take on.
Yeah, no worries.
Take that foot out.
Yep.
And actually, I got to do it. the Ephesians, we'd stick it the other way. It's upside down.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just stick it in the top.
No worries. Yeah, thanks for squeezing us in.
Yeah, that's all right. Get you in. All right, let's just relax for a moment.
Is it better than the understand? I don't know after.
I think the part where like most of the flowers are, like that little, like the bulky part.
You want to get sunburned like a
Yeah.
Yeah.
good abrasion.
Mhm. Feels like actually it kind of feels like if I were on the port and I get like a rug burn and you know that like initial like stain kind of that's like kind of what
That's
it
cool. I find that description like what it actually is. That is like the worst cat scratch you know. Like for shading, right? For a fine line, it just and it's not hurt, so you can't like tell. Yeah. You might have better face off.
maybe.
My
I
skin,
mean
well,
everybody's
my skin
different.
is so soft. It's gonna be hard.
I didn't tell before. So I'm gonna I told Sean I'm gonna be your cyclist. I was like, I'll show you.
You're gonna tell her?
No, I said I'll show you when I look back.
Well,
So when
see,
she gets
see it.
when she gets first. Oh, silence one. Shh. 15.
Who?
Bins. Silence one. Shh.
Let's go. Let's go to
We need to go to the bins.
We'll go to the bins.
Is there LA bins?
I don't know. I don't know. There's bins here. We should just go later today. We can go after it.
Okay, yeah.
We can go grab some food. I know you're gonna be hungry, so.
Yep.
If you want, you could even go grab some food right now.
No. Let's see.
Yeah, well, let's just go grab food. We can either go. You want to go to the grill or you want to go to the dinner?
I'm not gonna go to the bins.
But the
Go
bins is
get the-
random. So you just
No,
find
but it's a
it.
thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't know. I'm
Well,
just kidding.
we can get to that. Not right now. We can go get. We can go to soda. I mean, I
We
don't.
still have to get the potions.
We'll look up on our phone because I found a business. I saved it.
I think I
Or was that you? Oh, that was you.
Let's just look at my
Just
phone.
look, they were already like in Tucson. Like, everybody has to be so excited. This is gonna be like this school. If I, yeah, maybe I'll get something for my mom on this phone too. I like this because it's like right hand, so it's good.
It's 17 minutes ago.
It's just,
I'll send it to you. And yeah.
and it's gas. You actually, you should look into the gas. It's the same.
You're gonna start out. Well, I don't know for yours. What
Did you talk about it?
are you talking about, Olsen?
Being in here, I see now, and I'm seeing or something. I can
I want to.
I'll have my arm. I'll get my arm again. I just gotta make sense.
Do you think like it would be though, like you want to be at, is like just having an arm sleeve and then working out. If you get bigger or smaller,
Well,
is that because like your arms I feel like change a lot,
my arm?
you know?
My arm probably will get smaller, but I might. Yeah, I'm
Or
probably.
like what if you lean out?
I know I'm probably gonna lean out this summer, and then I'm probably gonna.
So would
It's
you-
not gonna affect it. It's not gonna stretch
not?
it or tighten.
That's only like if you get
That's
really
if you
old
get
and you get
fat.
fat. Oh,
You get fatty.
not there.
So, well, maybe I thought I could stop this stuff right now, but maybe in the summer when I get leaner, I might want to do this. I know for chest though, I want my chest bigger.
Yeah.
So I can't
Or
do
like-
that. So I get the product. Or shoulders. The only thing about shoulders too is like the If you get like tattoos are really good, when you shoot, they might look good.
The atrophy.
That's like
word bit.
I'm pretty. This is just. You think that's good placement, or should I go higher or lower?
Whatever you think. I like
think it's
the
okay. I like it.
it lines up.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Oh, my shoes are so up and running too. Oh, shoot, right? And they're gonna see the soul of the speed.
I like that. I was thinking about like when you just have your hand
Give me a
down
few
and then-
minutes. That thing's not printing
Oh,
out
you're good.
right, so I gotta make it
Oh, you're good.
use the stencil.
We literally
for
parked
all
out
this.
the whole day.
Yes,
for
exactly.
nothing.
Yep. Where is that?
Don't even rush if you don't need to.
Mm-hmm. Look at that's the one moment you
Oh yeah, I was looking
You saw
at
that?
it. Your grandpa has the guitar.
He has a
and
guitar
then
that's
you have
popping.
He has like
And it has a cross that says one more.
one more.
One more.
Oh, I thought it said Jesus.
No, I think it's one more.
Oh.
You wanted me to get that one from that.
You always get something similar or something that would be nice. Are you thinking of doing all three the same, or are you guys gonna do it based on?
I was thinking about doing his favorite. Yeah.
It's swimming pool.
You can try it safe. It's hard to do.
Are they hard to do?
It's like a lot.
Well, yeah, that's like small and delicate.
Yeah, it can't be done.
No, you don't think so?
Oh no,
It just has to be big.
I've tried to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever done like a baby footprint before?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've done it.
Those are actually kind of cool.
I don't
Very
appreciate.
sentimental. Do people like pick like stuff off the wall a lot, or is that?
The majority of stuff I do, it's being brought in now,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
just like this, you know,
Yeah.
and kind of redo it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
AI is not perfect.
Yeah. Sure. Where we want to tailor it to something work.
No, it didn't add on feet, which I'm glad I'm
Well, yeah.
getting to redo all this.
Yeah.
And it's not that I mean, once I get the stencil on the feet, it may not work anyway.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. We'll do whatever looks the best and the easiest. It's easier than that.
Texted me.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so when I set up that Apple Pay, I put my card on it so that it like just, you know, if I were to use my card,
Yeah.
it's the same as using my Apple Pay. No, it connected to my dad's Visa. Like like it goes, I don't know, just as like, so like the
It's a
little
different-
payments,
different
it makes it like,
It's just
I don't know how to explain it, but he'll get like, what'd you buy $17 for? I'm like,
Oh,
food. I'm like, I was at school, I just needed food. He's like, I don't know what's.
Maybe he has to help supplement. Just tell her that you might be doing actually.
No.
Yeah.
It's the apathy. Did you say it's the critical?
Oh,
I have a better one, so it's credible.
oh yes. If you're helping you go.
Should I just tell him you said that?
Yeah, tell him Jay said you're just helping with friends. You're like, that's a good man. That's so funny. He's probably like, well, that's just another thing I have to
He
worry
is
about
so
right now.
funny. He's, you know, the cheap, like, wants, like the
Yeah, he
cheap
wants
state
the
kind of.
cheapest thing.
He has 3 girls, so I don't know how you can get that
No,
with that. 'cause
no. That's the only reason why you gotta remember that.
I got-
Yeah, that's why Dad needs you to get a job. So maybe that one.
She's gonna live at home, is what
Oh,
she's
for sure.
doing. You know what? She had a fear. Her biggest fear when she was like 10 was, oh, I don't want to be homeless.
Oh, it's,
She was scared. She was never gonna move out the house.
oh,
Like, well,
I think she has
it's a healthy fear. What do you want me to say?
just be like, I'm about to start a little bit and you say, we'll be back close to 6 or 6. My grandpa was talking. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Going all around.
It's a nice day for it.
Yeah, they got e-bikes.
Oh, heck yeah!
Take the little e-bikes
So
off.
they're like, let's go a 28 mile
We
bike
went
ride.
on a 20-mile bike ride, but it's like nothing. Like you're just chilling. So it's easy. It's
Fun.
fun.
You bike.
Yeah.
I used
it's
to be.
fun.
I
I'm sitting there looking at my Harley going, I gotta work on it. Ride it out, push it back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that's a Harley.
Yeah.
You know, you ride them out, you push them back.
Yeah, yeah.
It just,
Yeah, it's part of the process, right?
yeah, that's.
I keep telling her, I was like, when we get older, I'm like, I want a bike. My dad had a Hayabusa when he was younger, and him and my mom used to ride a lot. But he had like a work buddy that just passed from a crash, and he was like, you know what? You can't be me. He's like, I got a family. He's like, it can't happen. But I told her, I was like, just give me a little cruiser. Just so fun. It looks so awesome. We saw a bunch of people riding on our way up here.
Dude, it just, well, I have my mountain bike too.
Yeah,
And I, yeah,
You bike a lot?
I used to.
Yeah.
I'm getting back into it.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's just something that keeps you busy. You're outside enjoying the sun, and you're still being active and moving your body. Like,
Okay, let's have it. Oh, wait. I just printed that out.
oh yeah.
All I did was print it out. I haven't done nothing else.
This is such a cool camera right here. Like, I was like watching you through the screen the whole
Were
time.
you able to see? Your,
Yeah, well, I could.
using your
Yeah, I could
legs?
see you.
No,
Well, cause look, I can see here and then look at there.
Yeah.
It's coming up there.
like the live stream.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I like just like looking at fictional because it helped me like stay still.
Oh,
You know, yeah, so like not turning around.
you were like this the whole time. You were hunched. You should have just scooted the chair up a little bit.
Well,
Put your arm over so
yeah,
you're like leaning back and just like be like this.
yeah, I wasn't uncomfortable.
That's
I was slouching.
so nice. As long as you're comfortable.
My posture's so bad.
Yeah, well, that's what I was doing. I saw you were at ice cream. No, that's all I could think about. Like that shit. Yeah. It's just weird.
You would never get color, would you? Or-
No,
No.
I don't think so. I'd maybe get red. My dad got like
Really?
red a little bit. I think on mine, on the stars for me for my name,
Oh, he put stars on there?
Terrell.
Oh.
Or no, maybe he did mine. He did mine.
Wait, how
He
are
did
the-
stars.
How are the names on it? How are the names? Like, how are your like, his names?
So it's like
Structured
it's
up.
me, and so I think
Is it you and
I think it might be me
your
on
first
both
names and middle name?
it might be me and then all the girls. It's like it's Amani Jade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he did
You did Lexi.
He did
No.
Maya Rose. He did Maya with the roses.
Oh.
Wait, no. It's Maya Love with hearts.
Yeah.
So
It was
love.
like love.
So she did Maya with hearts, Rose, Alexa, Rose.
Mm-hmm.
So she did Lexi with Rose, and I think she did Imani. I don't know if he's done Imani. I really don't think he has.
Should ask.
Maybe he will. He wants to get
What would you do for a mommy like Jade?
like a drink. I don't know what that would look like. I like Imani.
Yeah.
Okay, I can stand back up. Check. I need to move the Ephesians again. That's all right. I can paste that.
Oh, I like that. I love the
I
done.
think it looked good.
Why is the Ephesians still there? Where's my iPad?
Wait. Put it back up. No, you're.
Far. Like,
I love it. That's good.
I love the way it goes down. I like the way you put the top on top.
Yeah.
That was better for sure. It's good.
It's very like symmetrical. It's very.
Well, just it flows.
Yeah. I like the dove. I like that you added that.
Mm-hmm.
Skizzers.
David, do you want your phone? Like, well,
No, I'm gonna just watch this thing.
you like.
I had to be on my phone because I was laid down last time. So
yeah.
it was like,
I'll stand back up. I'll switch it. Let that dry a little bit while I get the rest of this set up.
See it if you were to like see your hand straight. And it's just like, whoa, pow.
I like that feeling like shooting or like shooting.
I'll be watching, man.
Hey, you watch, hey, my guy.
Well, for City Constellation, I have tattooed. A lot of people, Dale Jarrett, the race car driver, was probably the first person that famous person I ever tattooed.
Okay.
And Dale, if you're listening, man, I want to redo your tattoo. I was a junior artist back then.
Yeah.
He came in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Last minute, we were getting ready to close, and I almost turned him away.
Really?
He had an entourage with, big old tall guy, peppered hair.
Yeah.
He kicked everybody out. And all he told me was, I want to tattoo my amateur number. Like I knew who he was. I had no.
Yeah.
Okay, Nuke 14.
Yeah.
All right, so I did a Nuke 14 on him.
Okay. Yeah.
It was horrible.
Really?
Yeah, it was horrible. And I forgot where he was staying. One of the people that he kicked out was the ride back to where he was staying up in the Tucson foothills.
Oh.
So my now ex and I drove around half the night trying to help him find out where he was going.
Really?
And finally we were like passing him. He's like, just drop me off here. Well, actually, Perfecto. See if we can zoom in a little bit. Should have done this with hers too, but I totally forgot.
This is cool little candy gun. That's awesome.
Thank you. Little Osbot. I mean, this is just.
Yeah.
No, I need a different. I've been using my computer strictly to stream with.
Yeah.
And I need an encoder.
Yeah.
To do it right.
Right.
But this works.
Yeah, that's cool.
Never said get in the wrong.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Do. So see Bronny play next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna be solid consumer.
Well, just like the people that they pulled out in the previous games.
Yeah.
They weren't injured.
Yeah.
They knew there were bigger games coming up.
Yeah. Rest them up and keep them healthy, not to be the. Yeah, those games. I mean, people don't realize how taxing those games are. I mean, those games are big.
I mean, one of our losses. Golly, I was watching the game. I can't even remember who it was now.
Was it Texas Tech?
Yeah. I mean, and it was just this hard game. It's like, all right, Texas Tech, guys.
Yeah, they're good.
I mean, they're one of the, just like your guys, right? I mean, out every now and then there's you guys have a season where it's like you guys make it up to the, sometimes you guys make it up to the Sweet 16 before, right? Yeah, I thought so.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's just like we would, I mean, even make it to the Final Four, but then we would choke.
Good years.
Well, Lute Olson, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I remember Lute.
Yep. Yeah, you guys have had some good teams. You guys have always
Full court press the whole game.
That's hard to do.
Dude, if he wasn't going to beat him, he'd out in Durham. Just like, oh no, we're not slowing down the pace.
No.
Yeah, he had a great program going with that.
Yeah, good.
Good stuff. Then honestly, I love college sports more than professional sports because you guys still have still hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting a little flushed out with the NIL, but guys are still. I mean, guys still want to make it to the league.
Well,
It's a dream.
and some people, even with that, right? I mean, they recognize, just like the whole baseball thing, you should put your time in.
Yeah.
Jose Capitan, he was a White Sox guy.
Okay.
I did several professional ball players.
Wow.
Chile.
Okay. How was that?
He got like this. What was it? Like a partial barbed wire armband.
Oh.
So high up,
Yeah.
you couldn't see it.
Really?
And who was it? Darren Darren Clark. He was also a White Sox.
Okay.
He was a good friend.
Yeah.
And he's the one who brought him in.
Okay.
And it was the same year that they took their first pennant.
Oh wow.
Probably 2001, maybe.
Okay.
2002, maybe. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And only brought in almost nobody.
Right.
And did it, I mean, it was just real quick tattoo.
Yeah.
And then Darren Clark calls me during the World Series. He's like, "Hey, man." He's
Yeah.
like, "Turn on TV." I did, turns tattoo you all day long. All right, who am I looking at?
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you did his tattoo. I brought him in for you." I'm like, "Oh, okay." He's like, every now and then when he's pitching, you'll just catch a real small glimpse of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't even have remembered that I tattooed him if it wouldn't have been for Darren Clark.
Really?
There are probably all sorts of people. Jose Capitan.
Okay. Yeah.
He was from the
Well, that one.
Dominican Republic. That guy was like 7'2" and a lefty.
Oh, he's
Now
lefty.
I was I was married at the time
Yeah.
too, and he comes in and we had my stepson that was there. He's probably 12, 13
Okay.
at the time, and and I'm sitting here getting set up.
Yeah.
I did this huge Virgin Mary on
Yeah.
on Jose's arm.
Yeah.
And so it took me a bit to get it drawn out
Yeah.
and everything else. And while he's doing that, he looks at my son who's sitting there playing games. He's like, "Hey, you want to go out back and play catch?"
Yeah.
No, my ears perk up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Dude," and he's like, "Nah." I'm like, "I do." He's like, "No." He's like, "You got to draw my tattoo up."
That's funny.
Well, yeah, but I want to. I've never been pitched to. I've never played catch with a professional ball player. I want to be able to. I'll laugh. He was a great guy. He died in a car or plane wreck, something like that.
Oh, plane wreck.
It may have been a plane wreck. But he asked my ex, if she could go to Walmart for him or Best Buy and get him a can. He wanted to get a can for him to something and stuff.
Yeah.
His family.
Yeah.
He handed him a lot of cash. She counts it out right there. What was she? Goes and finds the best deal, the best bang for the buck. No kid. Brings it back, everything else. And he's all happy playing with it and everything else. And he breaks it.
No.
Irreparable break on
No,
it.
did he drop it or like?
No, he was opening something and he broke it. Literally broke it. It was like a $2,500 camera, man. It's just like, oh. Because she called, it's like, well, what about this one? He's like, yeah, he's like, well, if you think it's be good for me, get it. All right. Yeah, I felt for him so bad. You just think that.
Yeah.
And she gave him every bit of his change back.
Oh, man.
He's like, you didn't take nothing for yourself? You want to go do that? She's like, no, why would I? He's like, oh, everybody else does. I'm like, oh. So you got somebody,
surrounded by bad people.
Yeah.
Just crowd.
Everybody, I mean, when you get to a certain level in life, there's people that just, they want what you can give them. And that's it. They'll tell you anything to get you to do
Right.
the art of manipulation. Just,
Yeah.
Was it feeling good?
It feels good.
At any point, it does not meet your expectations of pain. Just let me know. I'll be more than happy to accommodate.
Was it burn up? Okay, here we go.
I always tell myself too, I'm like, 'cause I have a pretty high pain tolerance. There was one point though when I was getting my leg done on the back of my leg,
You go say the back.
and it was closer to my knee, the under like my
Yeah,
kneecap, and I was
so get to that.
I started sweating, and I look at my dad, I go, I've never felt that before, and I don't know if I can do that. And my guy goes, "You want to stop?" I'm like, "No, can you just finish it?" And he finished it up, and after I was like, "Okay, good." I'm glad it's done. But the whole time I was just praying. I was like, "Lord, please, just help us to be over now."
He's like, why? You
He's
did
like,
this to yourself.
exactly. He's like, hey, we could stop, bro. Like, we're good. I was like, nope, just finish it. I'm glad I finished it, but that was. I wanted to get more, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to get more now.
Back of that leg got a lot more bite than what people think it does.
Oh man, yeah, I was not ready for that.
One of the top most painful movies.
Yeah, well, I was telling her because she was thinking about getting it on her rib, and I was like, hey, you know, that might not have been the most.
I will say straight up, women are tougher than men.
Yeah, well, that's what I've heard too. I've heard.
Childbearing.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
You know, it's
And we can't really do anything about that, right? I mean, you guys are just amazing, man.
Yeah.
You're really special.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Strong woman. That's what it is. Yeah, that's pretty fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
don't get me wrong, there's some toughest people I ever tattooed.
Mm.
Guys.
Yeah.
There's a few guys and one currently that I tattooed.
Mm.
As soon as I start tattooing, he falls asleep.
Really? So he's numb to the pain.
Yeah.
He doesn't even feel it anymore.
No, it's not that he don't feel it. He's just so acclimated to
Pain.
pain that type of pain is nothing.
Wow. What was the most painful tattoo that you got?
Most painful one I had?
Yeah.
Probably the back of the neck.
Mm. Yeah.
I was drunk.
Yeah.
My ex did it. She wasn't trained.
Mm.
She really put the needle out real heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I heard that the armpits are bad. So my uncle has his he's borderline full body. He's added up, but he was like, yeah, that he said that his lower back was bad because he has a bunch of filigree.
Okay.
He was like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I don't even know if I can finish this. But I think he actually ended up finishing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually wanted me to get filigree. I was like, well, I can't do that, Ty. That's not for me. He has a lot of Greek mythology
All right.
and stuff.
Pancreas.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of people don't understand. Pancreas is fairly rediscovered.
Really?
It was in the 70s.
Mm.
And I don't remember the gentleman's name who started reviving pancreas back then.
Interesting.
Because the only documentation we had about it was the mention of it by Flavius Josephus. I think Ignatius has also mentioned it.
Huh.
Was the depictions on bases. And that's where they redeveloped it from.
Interesting.
From the depictions on bases. Yeah, I found that just so intriguing.
It's very fascinating.
But then you have some forerunners in it,
Right.
you know, like Ken Shamrock, everybody back in the day, he was doing pancreas
Right.
before
Yeah.
UFC, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
We talk about that. I mean, Dan Severn, Don Fry, they all live in Arizona.
Mhm.
Don Fi lives down near Sierra Vista, and
Okay.
he was still trained.
Really?
Even 10 years ago.
Mm.
I don't think physically he can.
Okay.
I think his body's just so shot.
Yeah.
But I've known some of his training partners.
Okay.
It's fun. I'm like, no.
Well,
I'll go watch, but I don't want to go train
Yeah,
with him.
yeah, you know, yeah, exactly.
Reason why I don't do Krav Maga every day. You know, I stopped doing it. I just seen a buddy's post today who's been teaching for over 20 years. He goes, yeah, you know, my body hurts every day. I'm just like, yeah, well.
At what expense are you willing to just put your body at this stress constantly?
Don't be wrong. I mean, it's Krav. I love all that. I've known, I know one lady who I'm not sure if she's a third or a fourth, but she owned a martial arts studio where she was teaching Krav. Most non-assuming person you've ever with that until you look down and see the karambit.
Wow.
It's just, but reason she don't teach anymore?
Yeah.
Too many concussions.
Yeah. That'll do it to you. That's why my dad played football at Oregon.
Okay.
That's why he had to stop playing football. Concussions are not good.
They are, man. They just, I have another friend that she's, I haven't talked to her in years, but my ex, she had a real bad concussion.
Really?
I skated to it.
Oh man. Yeah, that'll do it to you. That's interesting, man. Your brain is so delicate. So powerful, though.
I take care of that move.
Mm-hmm.
Watch any wrestling? I like RAF stuff, not pro wrestling.
No, I haven't seen any.
There's this phenom,
Okay.
Giorgio Poulos.
Okay.
Greek.
Okay.
Of course, he's Greek, you know? And he has this $1,000 challenge. If anybody takes him down, $1,000.
Wow.
And, well, last weekend he fought this MMA,
Okay.
Arman some Armenian.
Yeah.
You know, phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal guy in UFC.
Yeah.
Who hasn't had a title shot. He's headbutted people in the way outs.
Okay.
I mean, he's got a short fuse.
Yeah.
And at the end of their mouth, their bout there, you know, the Armenian had won. But he should have been DQ'd because he started throwing blows after this was wrong.
Really?
It just
Interesting.
yeah.
It's not cool.
I wonder if it was a publicity stunt.
True.
Yeah,
get heads turned on it.
Yeah, you know, but
some attention on them.
Well, George Polo, his whole point of what he's doing is to bring attention to wrestling, real American freestyle.
Yeah. Okay.
And
interesting.
You know, and I've been following Giorgio for a while.
Yeah.
And phenomenal wrestling.
Yeah.
I can see somebody take him down.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure he does too.
Yeah.
You know, it's not at some point somebody's going to.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just a matter of when and who. But there was a part in the wrestling match where I still got a little bit.
Yeah.
He almost had a takedown, but it was a push off and he ended up out of bounds.
Oh. Oh, so is it like outdoor? In like a cage almost?
No. It's just in a it's almost like a regular state wrestling match.
Okay.
Just bigger for tournaments.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for calling Tucson Tattoo. This is Sean.
Hey, so this is a long shot, but we were in there, I think it was in December, it was my husband and I and my kid, and I think we left her social security card and a piece of paper at the court, official court, copy of a name change.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound familiar?
Let me ask Rachel. Hey, Rachel. I feel like we did. You would have reached out on the line. I'll text you. You got it. I'll find it. No, of course, it's very
That is. It's not really something you get to like leave later.
right. You don't just leave that out.
In December.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you haven't had it since December. Like,
Yes. That's horrible.
time to start making some phone calls. Some other phone calls.
Other-
Yeah, exactly.
Probably hadn't needed it until now.
Right.
Hadn't needed it again until now.
Yes, exactly.
I had somebody call last week about a piercing. And they're like, "Oh yeah, like I'm this person's guardian." They're like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, cool. Like, well, you just need to bring something to prove
Yeah.
that." And they were like, "Oh, like what?" And I was like, "Oh, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, you're not the girl.
Clearly not the guardian."
Oh,
Oh my.
oh, it's so awesome. It's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Look at your big old smile.
It's so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I love the way it
I
looks.
love that.
Oh, yeah.
It's so awesome.
They knocked it out of the park with those lines, dude.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
It's like the it's perfect size. So.
That's exactly how I was saying.
Yeah,
Wow. Gorgeous.
I appreciate the kudos.
Oh, yeah.
He bandaged it. I have a photo.
Yeah.
So good.
Yes. It's very satisfying.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, for at
Hey,
least,
we have that on tape.
Yeah.
Woman saying she's satisfied.
That's
I'm
right.
so satisfied.
That's what you need right there.
Listen up, listeners.
That's good. Yeah, exactly.
Um,
At least in this moment.
Yeah.
I know it's starting to warm up. Oh, Jesus. I know it's starting to warm up a little bit and everything. Good God. I know somebody left the coffee in there and turned it
Oh,
but you already mentioned that you guys should avoid pools and the sun for a couple weeks.
Yeah. Dog dishes, soy bowls, stay out of them. You know, there's nothing good in them.
Yep.
No.
Absolutely. Yep. Well.
Well, the dog dish, I mean, if you can fit into a dog dish,
Right,
you know,
exactly.
and it's really hot out,
Exactly.
and just, you know, sometimes laying in that dog dish really helps. Well, hey, I'm going to sign off here, guys. I appreciate y'all, and let's see here.